Good morning, my lovely Pisces, and how are you doing this lovely morning? Today is Saturday, December the 16th. I just want to say thank you, Lord, for allowing me and you to be here this morning. That means we are alive and awake. So, Pisces, it's important that we understand how important it is to thank God for each day that we are alive. Life is too short, and I keep telling y'all that. Please don't take anything for granted. Nothing, all right, because it's nothing here that is promising us, right? Life is not promised, but if we live it to the fullest every day, that's all that the universe wants you to do, to be the best that you can be and to love yourself like no one else can love you. Okay, so thank you again for all those who like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all those who send me love by just subscribing to this channel. As I grow, you grow. Okay, so please don't forget to like and share, not only to my channel but to all the channels that you watch, because if you watch us, that means you should support us. This is not easy. Don't think that this job is easy, because it's not. All right, people say that we're here to entertain. I'm a very spiritual person, and my you.To is about spirituality. So anything that comes through me, you can best believe it's going to help you. It's not going to hurt you. For all those who go onto my webpage and purchase any one of my item, okay, especially if you purchase candles, I'll fix them for you and then I'll send them out. All right, so they got to be fixed. I can't rush them and send them out, okay? So this is the Black Magic Spellbreaker candle, and this candle is here if you feel like anybody is wrongdoing you, or you feel like something shady is going on, okay? Now, black magic means that it don't have to be people do it to you. Black magic exists in the world. People are vicious out here. But honey, people can do this without even doing it, black magic to you. People are vicious. They're nasty. They can be vindictive. It can be very sneaky. You understand? So you may think somebody want the best for you, and you don't know what they want for you. Some people don't even have to know you to wish you bad. Okay? Some people go by she say, he say, or or they could be with a partner or whatever it is that they don't like about you. Wish you wrong, but everyone here is born with power. Okay, so it's the way that you use it and what you put out there into the universe. Once you put it out, you can't take it back. So that's why you got to think before you speak, all right? Because your mouth is the worst part of your body. It's your mouth, all right? The next candle is Abundant Prosperity, Healing, Growth, Wealth, Fertility, and Nurture candle. This is the candle if you want all things in your life, especially people these days that are having hard time having kids or want kids. Remember one thing, there's so many kids out in the world that needs a home. So I also know that there's a lot of people that want to have kids that can't have kids, but there's so many kids out here in the world that needs home and need love. So if you're thinking about that, think about the kids that are out here in the world that need a home, okay? Need love, need a mother that they never had or a father, and living from home to home. Remember that, okay? To tell you that is to say that my mother was one of 13 kids that this lady, people would leave at the door. Back in the day, they didn't have adoption. They just drop you off at people's doors. And my mother was one of 13 kids that this lady had. I don't know if my mother, she really never talked about anything to us about how they treated her. But I know she went through a lot. So I always look at my dog Lulu, and I always think that my mother must be her, because my dog is very different than any dog I ever had. And she's so smart. And I mean, she sometimes, and I don't say sometimes, I say all the times, She doesn't remind me of a dog. It's something inside of her. And I always tell God that if she's coming into my life and someone mistreated her in her last time, I promise to love her forever. To the day I die or she dies. I love her so much. And whoever she's coming back as, I will love her so much. So to tell you that, it's a lot of people out here that needs love. And we may think we go through stuff, but it's people that go through worse things than we do. Remember that. All right. Remember when you see people out in the streets and they ask you for money, don't look at them like saying they on drugs or, whatever you think of them. Just give them whatever you're going to give them, and that's it. You don't look at people and assume or this and that, okay? You never know how God's coming to you and what form he comes to you. Okay, Pisces? And we're giving people. The more you give, the more you receive. Okay? So the next candle is the love yourself candle. And can't nobody love you like you. Nobody. The next candle is the justice candle. And justice to me is powerful. It's what I burn all the time on my altar. When it comes to justice, I believe in justice. I believe that anything anyone do to you, karma has a way of coming. That judgment, finger pointing, always come back. And the way people treat you, trust and believe in me. There's an ending to everything. Okay? So if you go to court and you feel like your lawyer's not, or your lawyers is not doing the work you want them to do, or you think you're going to go to court and, you're going to be mistreated, as long as you remember to keep your mouth shut and let the next person bury themselves, it will happen. Just like that. Okay? It's hard to go to court, and it's hard, especially when you battle in divorces and child custody. It's painful. Or even battling your own family for inheriting or property or whatever it is. All right? When you go to work, all right, people judge you. Your own family judge you. The people that you have relationship with judge you. Your best friends judge you. But remember, Pisces, the judgment always have a way of coming back to people. And the way you are with people is the way that you're coming back is going to be handed to you. So that's why it's important to think before we say things. And one thing I do want to say about what we do as tarot card readers. Sometimes we do readings and people take the readings and literally apply the whole reading. If a reading is about something that does not apply to you, please don't apply it, because you cannot assume things with someone. Okay? Just because this is saying this and something happened in your past, or well, this person did this to me, and I'm going to go over there and let them have it because I know that they were the one, right? You can't say that, because and finger point and just start telling people blah, 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 right? You know your life and you know what it is. And sometimes we accuse people of something that they don't even know what we're talking about, okay? And that can go really nasty, because it can start a lot of problems. Not only do you come to them, but they're going to come back to you, and then you ain't going to like what they're going to do. So you wind up going to court for all this craziness. So remember that every reading, all right, be careful about how you see readings and what they say to you. And if it don't apply, all of these readings don't apply to me. Okay, I take what is for me and I leave the rest behind. I know my life. I know what I'm going through. And I know that whatever happens in my past, or whatever they saying about my past, the past can be today, 5 minutes from, like a minute from now. It can be somebody that done something to you from way back then. But most of the time, the past is the person you was with or the person you living with. Okay? It's not somebody that you ain't seen in 19 years or like that. You understand? Because if you don't see nobody, then the past can be your own family. The past can be your job. Okay? The past can be anything. The past can be someone you have kids by, a friend, a family. Okay? So the reason why I'm explaining that is because I do readings, and sometimes the way that people say to me, but I seen this and they said this and another reader told me this. Listen, honey, don't get your mind overworked. It's bad enough we work our own mind to no end. You don't need no more somebody throwing things at you and then you listening to all of these readers. And I'm talking about myself. If you feel like I'm too much for you, then please don't watch me, because I don't want no harm to be done to you or anyone else. Okay? Please understand that. That my readings are spiritual and they are here to help you, not to hurt you. And at the end of everything, you have your own decision in your own mind. Okay? You have your free will. And that's what's important. All right? My readings and doing readings for other people has helped me a long way. All right? So please don't get stuck on something that is not even about you. Okay? This is the Palo Santo. This is the Palo Santo, and it comes with the sage. And my sage is made of many herbs, not just sage, but many herbs. So it smells very good, because sage can bring this smell out and be like, whoa. But I tried to mix it so it can smell better. And everything I put in it has a meaning for it. Okay? I grow my own herbs. All right? So this is the walnut, and we all should be taking walnut bath to work with our dark side, shadow side, and like I said, overthinking. How we are. We could be something else, Pisces. So it ain't a person in this world that is perfect. Work with your shadow work before you want to light this and light that. Light your own self. And that's what's important, to bring the light to your own, to who you are. The more you light yourself, the more you work with yourself, the more better things will come to you. All right? If you believe that you want something new, then act like you want something new. Stop messing with the past. Deal with something else. All right? Or be patient for what is to come. My oils come in dry form if you want. They come in all different forms. My crystals and stone, my jewelry that I make. I'm big on the evil eye, and I'm big on the chakras, okay? I am known for my detox salt bath, and this is what is the best thing ever. This is cave salt. It's not Epsom salt. And I also have herbs in a bag. And it comes in all kinds of things. Opening the path, breaking hacks, whatever it is that you want. All right? If you want love, whatever it is that you want, attract, I have things for you, okay? Again, get back into it. Don't get yourself worked up, all right? Please don't, all right? It's important that you don't work yourself to no end and breathe and eat all of this. You got to understand, Pisces, we are all humans, all right? And we may think, we don't know how the next person think. We don't even know how the person we're with think, all right? What they think and what you think is two different things. It's two different languages. That's why people argue in marriage and in relationship, because you can't let somebody control you, but you can't control them. You can't control the way they think, and they can't control the way you think, all right? That's why it's important, before you start getting married to people and living with people, you need to learn to know people, all right? And I'm going to say this as much as I can. If you have your own place, never give your own place up because you think that, this is going to last, all right? These days, these marriages don't last. These days, you don't even hit the crossing point of being able to take somebody to court and get alimony and all that, because it doesn't last. You need to learn who you live with and see how they are. If they don't treat you right when you with them, girlfriend, boyfriend, or friends, or whatever, you think they're going to treat you right then? If they don't help you now, you think they're going to help you then? You're going to look like Bank of America. All right. And then guess what? And then they're going to talk to you like you are their possession, like you belong to them. You are their property. All right. Take heat for that. I don't know how people want to sell their properties and want to move out of things to let other people to move in with people. And then they got these people acting crazy. No, I'm not selling anything. And I will not give my apartment up. If anything, I'm going to rent it out to somebody. But I'm not giving my apartment up or my house. Because just as quick as they love you one day, the next day you be out in the damn street. Okay? Or if you got somebody, you let them move in your house and it's hard as fuck to get them out. So you need to know, honey. Don't point your fingers. You need to know. All right? All right, Pisces. Let's see. Art, Michael, Jonah, Art, please tell me what my lovely Pisces need to know. Please tell me what my lovely Pisces need to know. And that goes for anybody. You got grown-ass kids living with you. Oh, I'm going to let them stay with me until they get their feet together. All right. Then you wind up feeding them, taking care of them. These are grown-ass kids. I ain't saying kids. They're grown-ass adults. They hit rock bottom out the street. They want to come with all their kids and everybody in your house. No. My mother put me out when I was 17. She didn't say come back. She said stay out. That's what she told me. Stay out. Anxiety, waiting. They searching for you in everything. Feel you everywhere. Always in your back of your... They're always in the back of their mind, hoping that they will run into you. So somebody having anxiety because somebody's sitting there waiting on you, thinking about you, hoping that they'll come across you or run into you somewhere, okay? So this can be any damn body. It can be your mother, it can be your father, it can be your sister, brother, or it can be somebody that you mess with or broke up with or whatever, all right? Pisces. I am drinking Tuma and ginger tea. All right, Pisces. Let's find out what this reading is about. Life is too short to hold on to things, Pisces. Sometimes, most of the time, the woman becomes the man, taking care of everything, and it's never enough. You see, I work 3 jobs, and then you see people working 2 or 3 jobs, and then the man stays home. Or the man works 1 job, and the woman's working all these jobs. And some of y'all even go to school. That's crazy. Well, it took me 58 years to learn. 58 years to learn. I'm getting ready to be 59, you know. I hope I look good for my age. I know I do. All right, here we go. The first card you got is the 7 of Pentacles. Like Pisces, you are definitely planting your seeds, right? It's like you planting your seeds. You planting them, and now you see them growing, right? You see them growing, and they look good. Like you going to say, shit, let me go over here and pick some of this money off this tree. You know, I worked hard for this. I've been planting this for a minute. I've been planting, nurturing, giving it sun, giving it water, giving it love. And now I'm ready to pick the fruits of my labor. All right? What is it that you plan on doing? What is it that you ready to get that money? All right? What is it? It's something here that you ready to, you know, make your money or pick your money, or it's ready to be given to you. All right? The 4 cups. All right? And this is telling you, you got a plan here, right? But is it taking long that it's making you bored, or you feel like you need some type of excitement? Do you feel like I'm working, I go to work, I make my own money, but when it comes to love, right? I need to be excited. I need to be I'm bored, but God is saying, what I have for you, you know, I give you everything. You got a roof over your table. You're not going without food. You have what you need, right? But even that, even with you having all of that, you still missing out on the love, Okay? So God is saying, I'm giving you this. I'm giving it to you. Okay? You don't acknowledge it. I'm trying to give you it. Right? And I'm, look at this. Look at that hand. All right? Why don't you realize how blessed you are? How blessed you are. And sometimes we want to make everything about love. All right? But Pisces, when it comes to love, honey, if something ain't right with us, we would get bored real quick. And I don't care who it is that you may love. If somebody do one thing you don't like, or they say something you like, oh, I don't want to be bothered. Because one thing about a Pisces, if you don't excite me, right? If you don't excite me and you bore me to death, then honey, I don't want to be with you. It can be turned off so quick. It's not even funny. And people don't understand that about a Pisces. We can get bored very quickly. Okay? And then it's something about us that you can be in our face. You can be in our face, like you can live with us, and it's like I don't even want to be bothered. Okay? I don't want to be bothered. You can turn off a Pisces real quick. But when it comes to money, Pisces will gain that money because Pisces know how to get down when it comes to working and getting that money. One thing we are, we ain't gonna go down when it comes to our money. We don't give a damn. We gonna get our money. But when it comes to love, baby, if you don't excite me and you want to talk shit to me and you want to live with me and you ain't doing shit, or you ain't living with me, you act like you gonna run this, baby, I am bored to death with you. And you not excited me. So it's best that, yeah, you can move on. Because God is telling you have everything you want. But what is it that is not exciting you? You can be turned off real quick. But you are planning, you making a plan here. But it's like, I have everything, but what I need is, I want some love in my life. But with this love that you're looking for in your life, it's like, whatever else that you are at, you bored. It's like, you are just so bored with this, right? Do you feel stuck, or do you decline the opportunity? Are you declining the opportunity? You may not be interested in what's being offered to you. You're not interested in this offer. Maybe somebody wants to be with you, but you don't want to be with that person because they don't excite you. That ain't the one you want, right? Perhaps looking for something better and more exciting, and it could be a job, right? What's best is yet to come. Let yourself feel the way you feel, okay? The Four of Cups is about not being satisfied with what you have, all right? Everything around you seems boring, okay? Very boring. You may feel lazy and unmotivated, all right? Put yourself out in the place where you can find what you are searching for, or accept what is being offered. This can also mean that things did not turn out the way you wanted, but there's still some things being put forward. So that might say that you planted your seeds, right? You planted all of this, but you bored. You might have left a job, or you might have left a situation that you didn't want to be in because you didn't see your growth, or that's not good enough for you. All right? Or it could be a job, like I had a job and I quit my job because it wasn't good enough for me. And I just didn't want to be there. This is not for me. It could be in a relationship. Like, this ain't for me. This bores me, right? Or this person bores me. Or this person can offer me everything, but that's not who I want to be with. I want to be with this person, right? It's always you want to be with the person, or that don't want the best for you. And the one that wants the best for you, you don't want. It's like you want the bad guy, but not the good guy. You want somebody to drive you nuts. Or you could be at a job where, no, this job ain't for me. Let me go seek another one. Right? But you can have an offer here that you just ain't for you. Like you letting it pass you. Right? Because you're not interested in it. Or you may been there, but it's not for you. Like you may have it all, but you're not happy where you're at. Okay? Financially, you might be financially put together, but when it comes to your home and all this and where you at in your home, you're not happy. Right? Tell me more about this 4 cups. What is this 4 cup here for? What is the next thing? What is it telling us? What is this boring and not interested and not taking offers? What is it? Shh. All right, well, the first card I seen, the 5 of Wands. It may be arguing, fighting, not getting along, not being a team player. This look like this can be happening at your job. This seems like it could be happening, having problems at home with money. Somebody is, nagging you, or you feel like, they want me to do everything. They don't want to do nothing, or they're not helping me, putting everything on the table. I mean, they want me to give everything. So, of course, you don't want to be with somebody like that. But it's a lot of arguing. Now, what you arguing about, I don't know. What you're not getting along, it could be a job. You're not getting along at work, right? They're not team players. It could be at home. You live with somebody. You put a lot of money into everything that y'all have. But this person doesn't do the same thing. So it's like, now you just don't want to be bothered, right? But it's a lot of arguing. It might be arguing about money. It may be arguing about you not being satisfied with a person. This person might be taking you for granted, okay? But it's a lot of arguing. And then you got the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords, look at this. It's supposed to be a window there. But it seemed like you put a wall up. So now it's a wall up, right? That you're not even looking through this window. It's supposed to be a window like a church, like but it seems like you sitting there ready to grab that sword at any time. At any time. And what this is telling you, why don't you take a break from arguing, and why don't you see things from a distance, from like, let me see what's really going on. Let me see, and study sitting there arguing with people and not getting along, or, just sit back and don't say a word to these people, and you can see the bigger picture, and then you can be able to deal with a situation in a different way. Now, whether it's in a relationship you're in or it's at work, you feel like something here is not right, right? And somebody here wants to finger point at you, and it's like, the more they point at you, the more you like sick of it, right? You sick and tired of the bullshit. So, and I know this, when it comes to Pisces, and Pisces start putting too much money into something, or helping somebody too much, or all of that, Pisces will put you on a corner like you don't even exist, all right? When Pisces open up their eyes and say, I'm doing too much, Pisces will then pull back, all right? And look at somebody like, I'm not going to argue with you. Because if you get into an argument with a Pisces, it can be nasty. We are just like the swords. We will rip you with our mouth, shred you to pieces. And then you walk around with that all day for days because you're mad, right? So why would you argue and get yourself that upset, okay, over a situation, right? You cannot get so crazy and go off and just show somebody, like, look at this crazy woman. Look how she acting. We're going back and forth arguing. And nobody's listening because you can't even hear yourself because you arguing and you just not on the same page. Okay? So then what it's telling you is to lay back and see things from a distance, so you will be able to deal with the situation in a different way. Do you understand? If you feel like you're doing too much and you're not getting anything from this, then don't do shit. Don't do shit. All right? If somebody wants you to do everything for them and they ain't doing shit, then don't do shit. Sit back and don't do nothing. Don't do one damn thing and let somebody tell you something. Okay? And this is anywhere. If you at work and you feel like you got all of this weight on your back, let somebody do it. Don't even do it. Just let somebody else do it. Do what you're supposed to do and let everybody else do the rest. Do you understand? If you're in a relationship where you feel like you're the one putting out all the money, the food, the rent, all that shit, and you feel like somebody taking advantage of you, or you putting all this stuff in somebody's crib and all this, and don't do shit. I'm not putting no pots and pans on my stove. No, I'm not. Because people get used to you doing for them, so they feel like they ain't got to do nothing. Okay? And that was my biggest problem. You know, they come to my house, I feed them and this and that, and they, now I don't put nothing on my stove. I'd rather eat me a sandwich than to sit there and cook and let people just use and abuse me. At work, if you don't want to do no work, oh well, it won't get done. Because I ain't doing it. I'm not going to go crazy and carry this energy around me after the day and tomorrow and all this trying to figure out to make you do something that you don't want to do. But you pointing your fingers at me, telling me I'm not doing this when I'm doing more than enough. Do you understand? Don't sit there and argue with people. Just sit there and just sit back with your mouth shut. And guess what? When they see that you're not arguing with them, I bet you they'll do it. Because it ain't going to get done if they don't do it. That's just the way it goes. Do you understand? That's the way it goes. And that's with everything in life. I don't care if it's your kids. I don't care if you at work. I don't care if you live with somebody. And I don't care if you entertain and you don't live with somebody. But you with somebody that don't do shit. Okay? Learn how to deal with people. And the more you ignore people, right? And the more you don't argue with them, the more they know that you don't give a fuck. And when they know that you don't give a fuck, somebody's going to do some shit. All right? Somebody's going to do it. And that's the best part. They're going to do it. All right? So let's move on with this. Let's move on. It seems like you're working, Pisces, and you don't need, you're doing a lot. You're doing a whole lot. But when I see that 4 of Swords, that means you're tired of arguing with people. And you don't need to argue with people. You need to see the situation from a distance and be sitting on, I don't care where, and just look at them. And then, what? Because ain't nothing getting done. Nothing. I ain't doing no cooking. I'm not saying babies. I'm not doing nothing. Do you understand? You don't need to argue with nobody. You don't need to be in no conflict. You don't need to be sitting here competing and who's doing this and who. No, leave the shit alone. All right? And you need to learn that. You work hard for your money. You don't need nobody abusing you, all right, and thinking that you're going to do everything for them. You cannot allow that to happen. All right? With the 7 of Pentacles, you got, again, the 4 of Swords. All right? And that is this card here. All right? Now, it's on the front of where it started, where you worked hard, you got your money, right? Because you did what you had to do. But then you got somebody here with the 4 of Swords saying, well, I want to, like you feel like somebody here wants to talk to you or they want to be with you, but you feel like this ain't for me, all right? This ain't for me. Because whatever it is that you're doing here, Pisces, you're working hard. And it's telling you to take some time for yourself. Take a vacation. Go to the spa, all right? And study sitting here working your nerves, making your money, going to work, whatever you're doing, right? You need to treat yourself with respect. You don't need to sit here keep looking and looking and looking to see what somebody doing and working your nerves. All right. And this could be at work, working with people that don't like working and putting all of this, but you're making money, but it's a lot. So, or this could be at home, you bringing the money in, but you don't feel like arguing no more with no damn body. So what you do, you sit back and you take yourself out. You take yourself out to eat. You go on a trip. You go to the spot. You go buy you something new. Don't sit there and keep worrying about something that sometimes we can't control. Okay? Because somebody here is worrying. All right? Worrying themselves. Trying to fix something. All right? How can I do this and how can I do that? Sometimes you can't do nothing but stay away and stay out of sight. And you got to learn that people know that you put together. And so when people know that somebody's got something going on or either half decent, they want to come into your life and just sit there and not do shit while you doing it all. So you got to be careful. All right? But you do have somebody here thinking about you a lot. All right? And whoever it is, they feel like, I don't know if this person like music but it's like they see there is an opportunity. They see you may be working with this person, or you might have worked with them at one time, but they see that you are put together, right? But I don't know if this person is in your life and it's like, this is not for me, all right? This is too much work. And sometimes we can't fix what we think we can. Sometimes we can't fix it. And it's kind of funny because you got the 4 cups and the 4 of swords twice. Twice, not once, but twice. So when you see the 4 of swords, right? You got a lot of 4s here. You got 3 4s, right? Resting, withdrawing, overwhelmed. So you may be feeling overwhelmed at work, right? You may need a lot of rest. You might feel like you withdrawing from something here, right? That is just getting on your nerves. You strive hard. It's time to step back and take a break. It's time to step back and take a break. All right? Sure, your problems won't disappear because nothing is going to disappear when you wake up, but there is no gain from worrying. Will you handle them better after you take a break? So try to relax. So you may be saying, you may be overworked. You may be stressed out at work. You may be stressing over money. All right. But it's saying that why don't you sit back and relax? Because the problems that you're having are not going to go away. All right. They're not going to go away. But if you take a break and see things in a different way, it will work out. Eventually things will work out. But it's like someone here is really stressed. And it may be someone stressed that they may not have enough to give you, or you have too much, or you're too much for them. Or you may be stressing, or somebody's stressing that they don't want to give you all this money that they get ready to have to give you. Maybe you're taking somebody to court. I don't know. All right. Now, the 4 of swords is about taking pride in resting, right? The environment you are dealing with is too heavy to handle. Plan yourself a spot day. Take a step back during tough times. Will restore your energy and gain you a new perspective. Close your eyes. Don't be ashamed to show weakness. You will be gaining help and mercy. So whatever it is that you are overwhelmed about, whatever it is that you feel like, I am tired. It may be from working. It may be that you feel like you the only one that's putting all this money out, or you stressed out over your job. You working too hard. All right. You doing too much at work. You doing everybody's job. Or maybe at home you're doing everything. If you don't do it, it don't get done. But it's telling you to just all the problems that you have will not go away. But if you sit back and observe it, it would be better for you. All right? Tell me more about this Four of Cups. Because you feel like you're missing out on something. It's something here that you may have it all, but you're missing out. And it's somebody here, Pisces, that keeps watching you. Like this person, I don't know, this person cannot stop watching you. All right? This person keeps, I don't know if he's a cop, he's a detective, he's in the military, he's works for the government. Somebody here is constantly watching you, constantly trying to keep up with what you're doing. All right? Remember the Four of Cups is having it all but not being happy, right? Being bored. It's like maybe this person bores you, all right? Maybe this person don't excite you, but they damn sure watching your ass, all right? Maybe you with somebody that you just like, oh God. But it's somebody here watching you like a fucking hawk, all right? Like, I guess this person is too much, but they can't stand but to watch you. It's like, I don't know if they obsessed with you. I don't know what it is, but they constantly watch you and what you say and what you do. And if this person cannot see you in that matter, or you live in a different place, it's like they trying to, literally, it's like somebody's trying to control something here. Somebody can be very controlling in a situation. And I don't call it relationships, I call it situation. Somebody can be watching you on a camera. Or they got they got cameras in the house or cameras outside or whatever. Or somebody's investigating you or wanting to know about you. Or somebody's asking about you. But the Four of Swords is somebody and this is a Four of Swords. I mean, the King of Swords. This is somebody that's smart, knows how they move. They think before they move. They can be very sharp with their mouth. There are people that they got a way of showing you that they love you, and their language is not the same language you got. Okay? So y'all speak two different languages. So this person may feel like they offering you love, but you're not there with it, all right? Or they boring you, or like you're saying, nah, like somebody here, I don't know, they like kind of obsessed with you, all right? It's like maybe this person's offering you love, but you bored with that person. This person don't excite you, right? But they want you. This can be a lot because it's showing up with the Four of Swords here. It's like somebody here may have everything, but the one thing they probably can't get is you. Or they probably, I don't know, they probably have you, but you're not even with it. Like this person, and this person is not a type of person that is a giver. He doesn't give you. So you might be bored because you give too much and they don't give you shit. All right? This person is not a giver. This person ain't the kind of person that gives you gifts and want to help you. This person is the kind of person that puts their hands out and say, help me, and oh, give me this, and baby me, and love me, and fuck me, and put food on the table, and pay the bills, and do this. They come and breadcrumb you. All right, this person may like to drink, party, all right? But they're very controlling, and that's the part I don't like. It's like Pisces, this person wants to know what you're doing, all right? Even if they ain't with you, they want to know what you're doing, all right? They may think you're very secretive, all right? What you up to? So, yeah, this person seems to me like there's a lot of things going on here, all right? So all of this fighting and the Four of Swords taking rust on it's like, you're like, I'm not fighting with you. I'm going to just sit back and observe shit. And I see that because now you got the Three of Swords. So somebody here feels like it's a lot of swords. Somebody's going through a lot of thinking. It's like I don't know if it's you or them occupying too much space in your head of craziness. All right? You may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius because it's all up in your reading. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And oh, you got pentacles here. But this is a lot. Somebody is going through a lot. All right, a lot of thinking. This person feels like maybe you seeing somebody. All right. This person feels like they losing out on you. They wait for you to call them. They wait for you to reach to them. They feel like they rather wait for you to reach out to them. And when you don't reach out to them, they get all nasty. You know, like they think you think. It's like somebody that's needy. Very needy. And if you don't call them, it's like you seeing somebody. This person, very insecure. This person thinks always that, let me keep up with you and what you doing. Even though they act like they're not, but they are. All right. They stalking you. All right. But they act like they're not. All right. This person will argue with you about anything and everything. All right. And that's what you don't understand, because y'all speak two different languages. And I mean, literally, and I don't mean like foreign language, but it's air and water do not mix. All right. At all. So this person feels like maybe you cheating on them, or you feel like this person is very insecure. When I mean very, very. Okay. They look for everything that you're doing. They want to have receipts for what you're doing. All right. Or they throw in your face shit that you don't like. What the hell you come up with that from? Where did that happen? Right. But I'm going to say it again. This person can throw receipts and, you know, get on your nerves and all that, but they're not givers, right? They're not. That's the thing, that if you don't want to give in a relationship and you want to live off of me, but you want to breadcrumb me, but then you think I don't give a damn, or I'm not reaching out to you, or I don't want to be bothered with you, it's because you're not doing shit for me. All right? I don't need nobody to have sex with and aggravate me. No. That's not what I'm about. Okay? It's something here that's making somebody very insecure. Right? And they may think you're seeing somebody, and it's an argument over like seeing somebody, or they think you're seeing somebody, or it's a third party, or whatever it is. But it's argument, but it's somebody laying back and observing something here. But they're ready to attack at any time. All right? They're ready for this fight at any time. But all they can do is like they look at their phone, they wait for you to call, or you wait for them to call. This person falls asleep. It's like they feel like something here. It's like, I don't know if they feel like you're disconnecting with them. They like to listen to music, or maybe the music that they listen to, the words is getting to them. But it's somebody here that's losing it. All right? Losing it. It's like at the end, I can't even see me being with somebody like this, because I'm not going to argue with nobody. And I don't need nobody to watch my ass. Don't watch me, because I ain't watching your ass. Don't try to keep tabs on me, because I damn sure ain't keeping tabs on no damn body. I mean, when I was younger, I might have done all of that. But in this age that I'm in, I'm not for no games, honey. If you think you're going to run a game on me, honey, guess what? You're running it on yourself. Because I'm not sitting here thinking about no damn body. Somebody is sitting here arguing because somebody feel like somebody's seeing somebody else. Or you know, you found out they seeing somebody else, or whatever it is. But, baby, please, this is too much worrying. And it ain't supposed to be that much worrying in the world. It's like somebody got somebody all up in their head. All up in their head. Right? Figuring shit out. And somebody's bored as fuck with this whole shit. And then somebody feel like they giving too much. Too much. Overwork. Too much. Stressing too much. Overdoing too much. But whoever you stressing overdoing too much, that person ain't doing shit. So I don't know how somebody want to stress over somebody ain't doing shit. And I ain't got that much space in my life to give somebody this much. All right? And somebody want to keep tabs. Or you didn't call me and this and that. You don't want me to come on. I don't give a fuck. I got my own situation going on. Everybody has their own situation. Okay? But damn, if somebody wants you that bad and want to get that crazy, honey, that's some crazy shit. Tell me more about the Four of Swords. The Knight of Cups. Somebody is taking a sweet old time. All right? Somebody here, I think this person, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, somebody here is like, somebody wants to offer you something, but I don't know if they feel like you too much for them, right? Right? They want to come and offer you something, but you're like, I don't know. No. Like this person wants to plan something, but it's they want to come, but they don't know how to come. Or they was in your life, but you too much. Or this can be you not moving towards them, or you not even worried about it, right? But you got love for somebody, but when it comes to money and you feeling like somebody ain't right, that shit can fuck up anything, all right? When you feel like you got so much on you, right? Too much on you, and you stressing over finance or working too much, or it's like, how much time in the day I have, right? But then somebody wants you to cater to them and do this and do that, right? Shit, I'm waiting for the right shit to come my way. And this Knight's Cup would be me, right? I work hard. I work 3 jobs, right? And I'm resting myself. I'm not going to stress myself over nobody. And as far as love, I can wait forever, right? Because I'm not ready to jump out and get shit like I've always had. I'm not going to do that. So I dedicate myself to my job. And I love myself enough to relax and enjoy my life and travel and do what I want, right? But I wait for whatever it's meant to be for me will come, right? And I'm going to take my sweet old time. And that's how I feel about the past. I'm not going to sit there and be with somebody that I got to do too much work for, because it ain't that much working in the world, okay? Tell me more about this King of Swords. It's like, I don't know, it's like you with somebody, I'm not with nobody, okay? Shit. I don't have no rings. I'm not engaged. I'm not married. I'm not in no commitment. I'm in nothing, okay? Nothing, all right? I don't know about you, right? And then you got the Temperance. This person feels like maybe you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, all right? You need to balance yourself. This person can feel like, you're all over the place, or you feel like they don't know what they want. This person might be juggling too much, right? Like, they need to know what they want. Like, you feel like this person damn sure don't know what the hell they want. They all over the fucking place, right? They probably can't keep a dime in their hand because they go through money like it ain't shit, right? Because they need to bring balance into their life. And you can't bring balance into nobody's life but your own, all right? So they need to be, it's a solution to this, right? Moderation, all right? Balance, right? Find your inner calmness. Don't allow yourself to be dragged into conflicts or problems. You may be in a situation where you have lost touch with your spirituality, all right? Keep balance and clear your mind. Temperance encourage us to stay rooted and grounded with your present, where you at living in the present moment, right? There is no need to rush. Be patient forward with your goals. Be patient with yourself, right? Avoid confrontation, but don't be afraid to test and try. Stay aligned with your energy, with your higher self. You can also look for solutions by doing energy work, all right? Being balanced, chakras, balancing your chakras, studying your chakras, all right? This is the masculine and the feminine energy, right? It is telling you to stand up, right? This card can also mean to reach out to a professional spiritual guidance like me, all right? Now, I'm telling you what's the best thing to do, right? Somebody here is watching you like a fucking hawk, all right? Like a hawk. And everything needs to be balanced. Everything needs to be in order, right? You got to come into your masculine part of you. You can't let somebody run your life and tell you what to do when shit ain't right. You can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. No, honey, you need to be right. When shit runs through people's hands, it's like, your shit is running through your hand, but I'm holding on to mine. But you want me to give you everything while you running through my hand. Like, how the hell do you want me to be right with you when you're running through my hand and I'm giving you every damn thing? It don't go that way. But you got somebody watching you, but you standing up to them and they don't like it. They don't like that you standing up to them. They don't like that you doing things in moderation. Like, you're not going to give them nothing that they can't give you, right? You can't drink from my cup if you give me an empty damn cup. How the hell am I supposed to drink from this when you say here, and look, it ain't nothing coming out that bitch. Nothing. But they offering you this when they ain't giving you shit. All right? Because everything they give you runs right through your fingers. They can't offer you shit. But they want to control everything you do. So that's what it's telling you. Come into your masculine part where they can't tell you what to damn do. When you standing up to them, they don't like it. All right? And you bored with this shit. You are sick and tired of shit. All right? You can have everything by your damn self. Tell me more about this 3 of Swords. This three of Swords. Tell me why they sitting there feeling like, what is the arguing? Like, okay, well, shit. What are we arguing about? You think I'm seeing somebody? You think, it's somebody? I'm chilling. I don't know what the hell they want, right? It's like somebody feels something here, right? They feel. If you don't give them what they want, it's like they got to be watching you and controlling you every minute of the way, all right? Where you at? What you doing? All right? And when you don't respond, they get an attitude. Again, the 4 cups. Feeling like you're missing out on an opportunity here because you feel like it's something here that is not making you happy. All right? It's like, I don't know if somebody think you seeing somebody. I don't know if you in a third party relationship or you think somebody's cheating or you are part of something that is not even worth being with because God's giving you everything. But this right here is not for you, honey. All this is a lot of arguing and fighting. You can't even rest because you keep your mind running about what is going on here. And then you feel like something here doesn't smell right. Or you already know you're in a third party. You already know that I'm not excited. It's not what I want. I'm bored with it. It's not making me happy. Like, next. And when you say next, they don't like the next. Okay? Because they want to be able to control you. But it's a situation here where there's too much fighting. Why? Because it's like a third party. Somebody's broken hearted here. All right? Hearing the same old fucking song. The same old shit being said. All right? The same old shit. This person say the same shit every time. And none of this shit matters. All right? Because you can have everything on your own. Okay? But it's like you bored with a situation. And God is saying, I'm offering you something better. But will you take it? It's up to you. All right? I'm not dealing with nobody fighting with me. I'm not dealing with nobody arguing with me. I'm not going to wake up to some nasty ass text. And you want me to say something back. I'm not arguing with you. Back then, I might have done it. But not this time. Not this time. Okay? I'm too grown for that. All right? I'm not going to go to my grave arguing and fighting, trying to make somebody see how much I love you, how much I care, what I do for you, and you don't do shit for me. I'm not doing it. I'd rather let it go. Okay? Because it's better out there. That is not the only thing. If you want somebody to argue with you, watch you, clock you, tell you what you're doing, and you don't, it's like somebody here is so, oh my God, somebody here so insecure that they want you to make them feel good when they ain't doing shit on their end for you. Okay? So you figure this out, Pisces. You got better days to come, but you got to let go of what is the worst around you. All right, Pisces, we'll talk. I love you. If you need a reading, get it from me or someone else, because I don't hate on nobody or no other reader. It's enough for everybody. Bye.